Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, my people, few weeks ago, when Senator Ningi came out and they exposed what is happening in the House of Assembly, especially for the 2024 budget padding. So, instead of senators to go ahead and carry out thorough investigation if there is any padding in the 2024 budget, instead, they suspend Senator Ningi. So, if it's in a same country right now, Nigerians, we're supposed to be in the House of Assembly protesting for the removal of Senate President AKPABIO. But what do? We come out, we start attacking ourselves. Even those people that came out to speak about it, they say, what about Senator Ningi? He is among the criminals. He has been there for 16 years. Why is he speaking up now, this and that? Knowing very well that the last interview after the suspension of the Senator Ningi, he said that he is not saint, that he has done something in the past that he regretted, but right now that he wants to leave a legacy for his children. I think we're supposed to applaud him, we're supposed to encourage him instead of condemning him. So that's why Aisha Yesufu came out and blast Nigerians that we too they keep quiet, that we will know they exercise our right as citizens of Nigeria, that AKPABIO is supposed to be impeached. They are not supposed to suspend Senator Ningi just because he came out and explained to us what is happening in the 2024 budget. So my people, let me just allow you guys to hear what she said here, and I will be right back.
Hello, Nigerians. Honestly, let me tell every one of us that we really are part of the problem of this country. We sit down at every time. People who do the right thing are always constantly being punished. Meanwhile, people who are doing the wrong things, they are the ones who stayed here. Some of us even secretly admire them. I hope that one day we are going to get into their position and do the same evil things that they are doing. National Assembly inserted padded budget with 2-point-something trillion naira. 2-point-something trillion naira. Senator Ningi came out to talk about this thing, to tell us that this is what is going on. Guess what? Senator Ningi is the one that has been suspended from the Senate for how many months? Meanwhile, goes with AKPABIO that should be impeached. Goes with AKPABIO that should be sent out of that Senate, that doesn't know what he's doing, that doesn't even know the essence of the office that he's occupying, the requirements that office requires. He's the one that is sitting down there doing there. We've seen a lot of budget. How do you insert over 2 trillion naira into the budget amidst the suffering that is going on? People are dying. People are dying from going to go and get rice, going to get food. They have reduced governors to simply the act of, oh, they are sharing food. Government is sharing food and that's it. That's why it's needed now for you to do any good work. People have, even yesterday, some people died again when they were doing some Ramadan giveaway, stampede or whatever. People are not dying because of food that they could afford before. Food that they could afford to buy for themselves. They've been pauperized in such a way that now they have to wait for government to either bring food, reduce costs, whatever. I saw the other day somebody was praising Lagos State. This, oh, okay, yeah, you're doing so well. For you are now providing some places where people can buy food at a discounted price and whatever. After pauperizing the people and making them destitute that they can no longer feed themselves. Yes, I have always wanted subsidy for food. Instead of subsidy for fuel, subsidized food so that food will be cheaper. But not the one that you first of all make people so poor that they can no longer buy food. And then you are now coming to now come and start be giving some discount or whatever it is that it's being done. We've seen Godswill AKPABIO, because AKPABIO is sitting down there, you know, overseeing the padding with your own money. Then some people will steal this money, they will carry it, they will not be enjoying, they will enslave you and I, and want to enslave our children on top of it too. Meanwhile, we're all busy looking at other places, busy focus on other things, busy doing all sorts of things. How do you pad budget in this way? They say they are training some traditional this thing. Let me even look at it, that because budget, their organization, we know that they are always interested in our budgets and ways. They have gone through line by line, over 248 pages of insertion into the national budget. 240 something of projects that, you know, at the end of the day will not be done. Some people will go and steal the money from somewhere from behind. We are not training traditional rulers in peace, conflict, peace, kiniko. That's why all these traditional rulers, you know where their mouth is. They are always under the behind of government. They are always supporting the government. They use traditional rulers They use political rulers, all of them, because at the end of the day, it is who pays the piper that will dictate the tune. And of course, we know who is paying the piper. Did you hear what I said? 248 pages of inserted project. Your money, oh, your money. Meanwhile, you are going around begging for money. You are going around looking for who will give you. You've not eaten. You are sending sub-text messages to people. Sometimes emotionally blackmailing people. There was one that I saw, like, oh, if this person died, don't come and cry that this person has died. You've not got him. Did you ask the person that you are asking whether the person has eaten, or whether the person is healthy, or whether the person has money, or what the person is going through? It is your fellow citizens that you can sit down. You will sit down in one place and come and be having emotional blackmail on them. Meanwhile, see people stealing your money. God's will AKPABIO is staying there, 2.something trillion naira inserted, padded. All those senators are sitting down there. They've collected money. Now they are telling you to buy Nigeria to grow the naira. But when they were buying vehicles, they first of all gave themselves money. How many? It's not 70 million naira each. They gave themselves. They went abroad to go and buy vehicles. They didn't go to Innocent. They didn't go to the other ones that are in Nigeria. They didn't go to any of them. They went abroad. But they can blackmail you and tell you that, oh, you should be buying Nigeria to save the naira. All those senators that are there, all those lawmakers that are there, they are eating. It is time for eating. They are eating. When election will come now, they will come and be giving you two bags of rice. And which one is even bag of rice? They'll be giving you spaghetti, one packet of spaghetti or whatever for you to vote for them, and then you'll be saying all sorts of things. Now they've collected humongous amount of money. They go back home and give you some few bags of rice. Then you'll be like, oh, the senators are doing this, the senators are doing that, the House of Rep members are doing, oh, they pay so and school fees. School fees that they are part of the cost that made it to be expensive. Impoverished. I don't even know. You know, sometimes in Nigeria say, I just don't get it where you're coming. If this thing, everybody is praying to God that their own go better. Okay, we go see as your own go better when country no better. The easiest way for your own to better now when country better. When country better, most of the expenses where you get now, you're not going to use them again. You have more free money to be able to use for yourself and also to help others that will genuinely need help. 7,447 projects worth 2.23 trillion is what the National Assembly has inserted into the national budget. They are trained. See this one that say training traditional rulers on peace and security in Ikeja federal constituency. Hundreds, you know, hundreds of millions of naira, over 500 million. I think that was. I thought I even wrote it down. That one was like almost worth over 500 million naira that they had out there. Your own money, your own money. Meanwhile, you are here, you are suffering, you are going through so much. See this particular this thing. Completion of Badagry Youth Development Center, 500 million. Added though. So these are the ones that at the end of the day, because it's not really on the official whatever, it's just added there. Some people are going to be turned to billionaires while you are there. Your own money is being used anyhow. Erosion control and provision of drainage in our federal constituency, 500 million naira. In short, this one they were doing provision of services at the Nigeria Christian Pilgrim Commission, 500 million. Whereas there was one of Hajj, provision of services at the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria. That one is 1 billion naira. What is the government's business with Hajj? What is the government's business with Christian pilgrimage and Muslim pilgrimage? Religion is a personal business. If you want to go on pilgrimage, use your own money. Use your own money to go. If you don't have money, do not go. The traditional worshippers, those ones that do, is it Isele? There's one in Kwara State, Lordy, that they've been persecuted. Whether they Isele, that's what they call it, or the ones who good traditional. Does government give them money for their own pilgrimage? They do their own pilgrimage. Does it support their own board? Why are we supporting Islamic pilgrimage and Christian pilgrimage? How is that anybody's business? Religion is your private business. I'm a Muslim. If I want to go to Hajj, I use my own money. Even God did not make Hajj compulsory for somebody who cannot afford it. You must have enough money for you to go to Hajj and also leave some to take care of your family before Hajj becomes mandatory on you. So why are we using the state money on these frivolous things that we are doing all over the place? Rehabilitation of Kwaturu to Sabon Seriki Road, Kaduna, ongoing, 700 million. The one of training of traditional rulers on peace and security in Ikeja Federal Constituency, Lagos State. Just Ikeja Federal Constituency, Lagos State. How many traditional rulers are there? How many traditional rulers do they have that they are using 614,245,840 naira to train them? 600 and something million to train them. Meanwhile, we have a lot of Agberos that their lives have been truncated, that they don't have any hope, that are, attacking people and doing all of things. They are not looking for a way to rehabilitate them. It's only for traditional rulers. If only Ikeja constituency is getting over 0.6 billion naira, what about the whole rest of the nation? 240 something pages of your money is started stolen. In 2012 when that Occupy Nigeria happened, I did not join it because one of the reasons for me was always that subsidy needed to be removed. Why are we subsidizing luxury? Diesel at that time, I was a transporter at that time. I said diesel was not, the subsidy was not removed on diesel. So why were they, I think that was 2011, I can't remember that particular Occupy Nigeria, why were they subsidizing petrol? And most of the argument, people who were doing that protest, most of their argument was that if they remove the subsidy, the corruption, politicians will just simply steal the money. I was like, no, we should fight that corruption. I'm actually looking back and thinking that they were right in what they were doing, in saying that it shouldn't be removed, because this is what is happening now. That particular home money that has been removed from subsidy, it's not being used by people who are stealing, who are looting. The person that spoke out on the padding has been suspended. Meanwhile, the Senate President AKPABIO that should be impeached from that place is still sitting down there and doing.
Well said, Aisha. It is very quite unfortunate that those that choose to do right thing always get punished, but those our criminals, corrupt and selfish leaders always go scot-free. I know that one day Nigerians will not take this nonsense anymore. They will wake up and say enough is enough. So my people, what do you think about this video? I would love you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section, and please don't forget to subscribe if today is your first time here, and also don't forget to turn on the post notification bell on so that anytime I upload any video, you'll be the first to be notified. I also appreciate any one of you that be sharing my video. May God Almighty bless you all. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next one. Goodbye for now.